And you know how ladies man roll. First of all, subscribe on YouTube, all you cats that ain't subscribed yet.
Tough Conversations, you know what I'm saying? Chicago edition. JMS, you know what I'm talking about?
Man, sometimes you gotta take the show on the road, man. It's a nice day, atmosphere is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And it's a heavy one tonight. Tonight is the big homie.
The big homie, you feel? Straight up.
We really go get into that. The pros and cons, man. The fact that they ain't around, how they used to be around, we gonna illustrate it.
The big homies, the uncles, the fathers, all that. They not here, bro. They not here to give back. Like, you have fathers giving back to communities. You have the uncles giving back. You know that uncle used to come around and give you $1 or $2, you know what I'm saying?
The
Where
big
they at?
homie.
Where they at? You know what I'm saying? The big homies used to sell drugs in your neighborhood, but they used to give back to the kids. They used to do
Man.
drives, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Turkey
Always
drive.
broke you off some change. The
Yeah.
big homie.
The big homie. Yeah, we missing that, man, for real.
And we gonna talk about it tonight because the big homie, like we say, he can't be asking the young homie for money.
Nah, hell no.
You know, the big homie supposed to be an example, man. You know, and when we was growing up, the big homie was a stand-up guy. He was a man.
Talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? And a man lead by example. And they was outside. They was reprimanding us, making sure we did the right thing, building up our character, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The big homie, you know? And a lot of young guys be like, well, y'all failed us in a way because y'all ain't out here with us. You know, like,
Or we showed them the way. We was doing the same thing that they doing, and we didn't give them the knowledge.
the big homie.
Yeah,
You know
that.
the big homie would kind of grab us and be like, hey, blah, 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 blah.
Go to
blah.
school. We was on. They was on.
You
Go
know.
to school. You went out. You wasn't supposed to be out here with us. You know what I'm saying?
And
I kept you out here.
Yeah, they go discipline your ass,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like you was saying, they ain't got no fathers or uncles and stuff like that. So the big homie kind of was a good role model in a way.
Yeah.
And I know y'all missing it. The thing is, the big homies, like how we are now, we have to evolve and elevate and live our life. You know, we can't be, it's a different world now. Like, we just can't be standing outside watching y'all, monitoring.
But I'm gonna
the dumb
tell
shit
y'all
be
something
doing.
that the big homies do, and y'all both, y'all big homies. The big homies is taking over the parks, sitting there chilling, drinking, and doing all that goofy ass shit. Get these kids back they parks, man.
Oh yeah, we gotta take back the parks, man.
Yeah, that's where we play Killer Man at. That's where we play piggy ball
Oh,
at. That's
man.
where we play basketball at. Y'all up here drinking, smoking, doing all y'all at the park. Cause y'all can't stand on y'all blocks cause y'all gonna get shot down. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we
Get
gotta
these
do
kids-
better than that.
Yeah,
man.
get these kids back they parks, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, that's a big deal though, cause we used to could go to the park, old Chicago. We gonna reflect. Hold on, I just want y'all to know too, so y'all don't think we just rambling. We want to go on a couple of things tonight. The main thing is big homie. We gonna keep coming back to that, but we also want to talk about this old Chicago and new Chicago. We gonna illustrate that back and forth, just so y'all know what we doing out here. Okay, now. You know what I'm saying, King? So we was talking about this big homie, right? So I wanted to ask you, how did the big homies that you knew, how did they influence you in your life?
It was so you gotta think about LA. Not we talking about Chicago, but think about LA. LA still got structure. We had structure back in the day. Like all the gangs from Chicago had literature that you had to abide by.
Yeah, you had to study and learn.
You had to study and learn, but you had to live by that because you'll be in violation. Shit. Or
For
you
sure.
have to pay
That's
dues.
automatic.
You have to pay dues. It was all type of shit, bro. Like for real.
That's all that matters.
It's no structure out here. Like when you talk to a Chicago shorty
man.
right now, they gonna say we ain't got no big homies. Look at these interviews. They always talking about we ain't got no big homies.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
what's missing. It's the respect.
Yep.
That's what's
It's
missing.
guidance
the
and leadership, man.
Yeah.
It's wisdom, you know?
Yeah.
Like the big homies in my neighborhood, man, they taught us how to slap box. They taught us about integrity, you know what I'm saying? We be outside at night. They was outside at night. They taught us about respect, how you treat a lady. You know what I'm saying? Then they had dope. Then you'll see some of the players pull up with 2 or 3 chicks in his car. But you never saw him yelling at nobody. The girls weren't loud. I ain't never hear ladies be like talking and shit when I was growing up. Like when they said something though, you paid attention, you did what they said, and then you moved the hell on. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, man, if you don't have somebody, that's what I was telling him about a man. If a man can't tell you, you ain't gonna really know. Cause you just be out here trying shit when you a young dude. You be, you know, living. But somebody with some wisdom gotta be like, hey young brother, man, look, you know, don't do that. Or if you do that, it's gonna be some consequences. You know what I'm saying? Block the blame. You know? Cause you throwing your life away. You out here just disrespecting people all the time. That ain't how I know God supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And we doing a lot of unnecessary stuff out here in the shop, man. And it's like, it's the big homies, like they be saying big if we get back out there, don't y'all understand these brothers been in prison 13 years, some 15, 20.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So I get what you saying. So like one thing that these young niggas respect is money. You know what I'm saying? Us as big homies, we gotta get out here and we gotta get to it. So we can show them how to get to it. And they'll respect us even more. You coming around and you
true.
Drunk every time you high, you doing this, you on crack, them niggas ain't trying to listen to you. Ain't no niggas, and that's what's crazy.
That makes sense.
Ain't no nigga really out here getting it. I ain't gonna say it's niggas out here getting it in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Niggas respect them, but like on the block, on a daily, bro, we out here, bro. We out here terrible, bro. We terrible, bro. Yeah. We ain't no role models out here as big homies. We not.
No.
And I feel
half of them lost it, fucked up.
I feel victim to it, shit. But right now, we in my backyard. You get what I'm saying? Like I had to catch myself, but like even then, still, what I got now, I'm still like fighting survivor's remorse. So I be like teetering back and forth, like crashing out and being legit, like to her going legit. I be like back and forth.
Cause as a man, you feel like you a pussy, cause you ain't doing all the street shit.
I got cousins that say, not to cut you off, I'm sorry. I got cousins that say that, bro, you act like you was never with this shit. And I try to forget it. I try to forget it every day. But you talk to these type of niggas, you act like you wasn't really with this shit, bro. You act like you ain't like that.
But that's
I ain't like that, bro.
That's the crab.
Like that, bro.
Not to cut you off, but that's the crab in the barrel syndrome, where it's like we all in the bucket. But hell, you start to reaching up because you want to see you do some other shit.
More. Yeah.
And then the motherfuckers down there study trying to pull you back down here, but the thing is elevation.
Yeah.
You know, and it's something to leave people behind and feel sad. I know the feeling, you know. But one thing I do know, it happened with me with the show with Ladies Man. But at the same time, what I realized was energy. Like I've been telling you about, man, some people just can't go. Some people gotta get left back. Some people gotta do their thing while you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no shade.
That shit hurt, man. That shit hurt, bro.
Yeah, it hurt, but at the same time, I don't want you to have harm. I don't want to smoke you. So at the same time, you ain't stopping my groove, right? Mm-hmm. So I gotta love you kind of from a distance in a way.
Yes, sir.
But I still, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta move forward because at the end of the day, so are they. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit, like my dad used to tell me my whole life when I was growing up, he'd be like, every man die alone. You know what I'm saying?
You know that. That's a fact.
You came in this world by yourself, you gonna go by yourself.
That's a
like,
fact.
damn, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So they ain't gonna trade places with you. So shit, hey look, if you ain't on my frequency, B, it's cool. I'll holler at you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be where I'm gonna be at.
So how do we get these young men on a higher frequency instead of like rap, gang banging, drugs, until like plumbing, electrician, mechanic? When you work with your hands, them jobs is gonna be around for them
real jobs
for a long time, bro.
All we
copying
gotta
each
do
other.
is keep getting this message out because they seem like they don't know that they can do that. And then it's like if you don't graduate 8th grade in high school, you know what I'm saying? You can't do shit with your life. You
But-
have to go to school.
But I hear you on that. But I feel like that black men, they perform better when shown. We could go to school, we could hear this
Right,
shit.
we get a
but,
program.
but if you show me how to
Education.
do it, I'm
Oh, yeah.
about to exceed. I'm about to go crazy than your
Oh,
top
Oh, yeah.
employee. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
We hands on for
Yeah,
sure.
we hands on.
We hands on for sure.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what I liked about old Chicago. Like I say, I went to CBS, so I went to vocational school,
Right.
right? So I'm a carpenter. That's where I graduated. So I studs and all that shit, measurements and roofs.
You know how to
and
do all that shit. You know how to do
that
roofs?
shit. Yeah, man. It's just carpentry. You cut the motherfucking wood, blah blah, and you in there.
Yeah.
And then shingles and all that dumb shit. But it's like they had auto mechanic if you wanted to fix cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had fashion
Yeah.
if you wanted to do clothes and chef shit. So they had that stuff in school, you know. And when you going to school through high school, grammar school, it's free basically.
Right.
You can get the skills.
Right.
We gotta bring them back into the schools so these young, cause look,
We gotta bring back like trades in the schools.
that's it right there.
Yeah, we got.
Because they ain't interested. If you go to school and you not learning or feeling like it's something to drive you,
Because the 8 times 2x, we didn't never use that shit.
right? Fuck all of that shit.
Bring them trades back in them motherfuckers, bro.
Get these, because you know what you can do too, King, on everything.
I'm listening.
We used to go and repair things around the city for grades.
For grades? That was wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wrong.
So yeah, man. So
Yeah.
it's like they learning plumbing, right? They come in your crib and they, you know,
Fix
and
that shit.
yeah, they do it right. They everything. Then you get your A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever you don't, the teacher there, so he gonna be like, okay, you fucked this up, blah 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 blah. Man, that was so gangster, man. I was like, and it's like my family was all in trade.
So we going somewhere, King. So take back our parks, and put trades back in schools.
For sure.
That's two. That's 2 for 2.
Hey, that's a good start.
That's a great start.
That's a good start.
That's a great start.
That's a great
bro.
start.
Take back our parks, put trades back in schools. That's
See,
a
the
great
thing
start.
about Reggie Vegas, man, we was talking about it. And it was like, why you wanted to change the name? And now I realized because it's like, now me, I could do it whatever I want.
So what he's saying is, at the beginning of the show, I said Ladies Man Podcast, but he changed the name to Reggie Vegas Podcast.
yeah.
And I'm sorry about that. I mean,
No,
I had a
it wasn't.
hiccup, but that's what I'm used to. But this is my brother.
Yeah, because
We
that's
just
how I
corrected
the
it, yeah.
Ladies Man artist,
Yeah.
Gucci, it ain't that.
Yeah.
It was that now, me being myself,
Mhm.
I can do all type of shows and things like that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it's just a reflection on me.
Or who you are.
Yeah, on who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like it's giving the people a chance to know me. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, I came out here to see brother. I was telling him about peace and love, and I wasn't go wrestle.
We wasn't
till
even
I
trying
fucked
to do
with
no
him.
podcast,
Right.
so we just came out
I
here
just
kicking
wanted to
it.
see him.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
hey, they gave me days off. You ain't got to work every day. And then there's something else too. I want you guys to know that I'm gonna move on with no question. Listen, you have to prioritize your life. You have to take time for the things that you desire, what you want, whatever you like to do. Look, you can't do it every day, right? This week you couldn't do it. Next week, if the opportunity arises where you can, do it. You know, because hell, days, months, years, it just be going past. You know. So that's why I'm glad I'm out here, man. Cause
This my
I love
brother.
this business.
But we met on some other. We
Yeah.
met on a positive energy, and I introduced him to some good brothers. But like, we just been vibing, bro. Like our timing don't always line up, But it lines up when it's supposed to line up, though. Like,
man, we doing our thing.
Yeah.
Now look, we was talking to one of the brothers, and we was talking about the should men cry.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. So, like, the subject came up because yesterday, but a while ago, I damn near had a mental breakdown, bro. I sent a text message out, and I said, this was the text message. I said, if I had a day to cry all day, the next day I'd probably be rich. If I could get all this pain out, the next day I'd be rich. But when I sat back and I looked, the tears that I wanted to cry wasn't tears of pain. It was tears of joy. It was survivor's remorse. It's like where I come from.
It's a release.
I lived in the burbs, but I grew up in the hood. If you ask my mama, like, you could know me from Hillcrest, you could know me from Saku, but my mama gonna say the streets raised. If you ask my mother, she's gonna say the streets raised my son.
Right.
When I come around with niggas, he met my mama. Like, when I come around niggas, bro, these niggas, like, if you see me in the streets, I don't hang with, and not to take nothing away from nobody, bro. I swear to God. I don't hang around suburban niggas like that, and there's nothing about suburban niggas that's bogus, because they get money, they do they shit. When we was out here trapping, we was picking up kilos across the street from my high school.
Hey,
2-3 kilos, bro.
How did you feel? Hold on, I don't want to answer, but I want to really elaborate.
Go ahead.
How did you feel when you cried? Though? How did you, like, when you let it out, right?
And then no. So like what happened was, like, me being so phony and fake, I cried, but I couldn't let it all out because I'm steady trying to hold it in.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about, man.
I'm steady trying to hold it in. I couldn't get it all out because I'm steady trying to hold it in, but it's just
you
coming.
You program God. And the thing is, when you program, right, that's the big homie, right? Because, look, we can't hold emotions and get ulcers and heart attacks because we not releasing our energy, because that's all it is. It's energy. And we feel pain just like any other person. If y'all didn't know out there, a black
any
man
other person,
feel
any
pain.
other animal, anything. Go ahead, my phone.
The black man, don't you know, we got feelings too. Don't you know that world if you didn't know? So let me be the first to tell
How many
you.
women saw their man cry? Saw their man. How many black women saw their man cry?
And you know how hard it is to hold in tears. And when I was a young person, my mother told me, she was like, because she saw how mad I used to get. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, Reggie, it's okay for you to cry. You know what I'm saying? If that's going to make you feel better. Because I used to be in some type of rage. You know what I'm saying? And then when my rage happened, it's like I like black out. So once I was able to learn that I could cry, it's hard for me to cry. But if like it's a death or I feel sadness or something, you know, I don't force myself to not let it out.
Hey, listen, at my father's funeral, bro, I didn't cry, and I held it in because my son was in my arms, and I didn't want him. My son never saw that, and that's the hardest thing. And I should have let it pour on. I should let it pour on his head. I should have cried on top of my son's head.
Feel. Yep.
I should have let it pour on his head. But I couldn't do it. I didn't cry at my father's funeral. But I held it.
Pops, man,
but I held that in so long that it became stressful, bro.
Man, bro.
And I held that pain in so long. Like, we hold in so much pain as black men.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And the reason why I mention it because I be talking to brothers now, and 3 brothers cried in front of me already, bro. Mm-hmm. And I've been kind of a little puzzled because I'm like, what do I be saying or what happened? But what I'm learning is
you have people to open up.
Yeah.
How you met me. How we met. And like, you know what I'm saying, it was, and then we open up and we We
Bro.
started talking about personal shit,
Man,
bro.
and they feel so much better.
Yeah.
It's like, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, bro, don't nobody understand what we go through but us. You
But
know what I'm
us,
saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know I can say some things to you that I can't say to my lady or somebody. I'll be like, Jay, don't say it.
But you know, this gonna be.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna
That's
be
man
confiding.
shit.
Yeah.
So look, the big homie, right? He was always doing that, but we wanted to talk about some hot topics too.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it, baby. Let's get to it, baby. Let's get to it. Stop beating around the bush.
Man. Right, you know, man, I had to spend time with you. Warm the people up, man. You know,
Let's get to it.
30, 40 minutes go so fast.
Yeah, let's go to
You know,
it. Let's get to it.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. Before the game even started.
Bears.
The Bears.
So I feel like the Bears.
Bears.
I said the Bears was gonna lose to Detroit, but I feel like the Bears gonna run off 5 straight.
Bears.
And what I'm thinking about with the Bears, like we always been a defensive team. I think the Bears offense is gonna lead us a lot of places we didn't think we gonna go.
Bears.
Yeah.
Okay. And my analysis on it is Bears. First of all, go out there and smoke all the chronic in Nevada, because I know that's why the fans out there. Go Bears. And know we doing the same here. We up early. We cook it, corned beef. And what you may like. He like nice stuff too. He
I like
may want-
lamb.
We got lamb chops and corned beef early. Go Bears. Okay? Go out there. Run. Win, baby. Al Davis. Jesus. Okay. Now, I want to talk about this heavy thing about this lady, Sierra, changing Future baby name.
That's goofy.
I was really interested. How would you feel about that?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
because, and I say that's goofy because you had a child with this man, so you're a goofy. If that, like, you're a goofy, like, you're a goofy.
Jesus, real talk.
If you have to change his name, you fuck with
Right,
him.
hold on, you like,
You're a goofy. Like, why would you change his name? You are like, if you feel like he a goofy,
you
that
a
you gotta change
narcissist,
his name.
lady.
If you feel like he a goofy that you gotta change the last name, you a goofy for fucking with this nigga that you feel that's a goofy.
Man,
No, like that's
he a goofy for even allowing you to do the shit.
He ain't
You know
allow
what I'm
it.
saying?
Nah, it ain't-
He supposed to step in.
He didn't allow it. It's laws. It's
See,
laws,
see,
bro.
that's how you know it's live, y'all. That's the plane right there. That motherfucker flowing too.
Yeah.
Look, that's the thing though, bro. That's why I'm saying the big homie, keeping it all the way G. Cause you know you got integrity. You know what I'm saying? And when you got integrity, right, you go step in and tell your lady like, hey, look, little lady, you know what I'm saying?
What stepfather will want that though? What stepfather?
Right, we ain't
What
doing it.
stepfather
We
will
got
want
kids. Keep that with you, King. Much love, that's you.
Man, I can't drink this.
Just put it over there.
Hey, but listen. But think about this. What stepfather will want
You know
another
what I'm
nigga
saying?
like a man that's alive, that's successful? What stepfather would be like, change his name to my name when his
Come
father
on,
is
man.
still alive? When you know this is a man.
Why is man, bro?
You got so many
See,
of your father tendencies and all this. Why
you
would
look just like your daddy, even though, hey, you know, like one of my homeboys said, Jazz, I feel you, bro. He was like, man, fuck him. He ain't been in his life. And I was like, yeah, I understand that. But at the same
if that
time,
nigga ain't been in
that's
his life, he would have been on child support. That nigga ain't on child support. Well, we don't know
whatever
that.
he
We don't
on,
know
it
that.
don't matter.
We don't know.
It don't matter.
It don't
It's
matter.
still his son, right? And he could come over and get him whenever he decide. I don't know. But my thing was, it ain't no
It ain't about-
hell she should have did that.
It ain't about Russell Wilson trying to control a bitch. It's about Sierra trying to control Russell Wilson. And that's
Yeah.
what's weird.
Yeah.
That's what's weird,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Don't
It
nobody
ain't about
see
him
that.
because Russell Wilson ain't say change his last name.
He ain't got shit to do with it.
Because she see how Russell Wilson interact with him. She like, damn, this nigga showing him football. This nigga. She see her son. She see.
This is daddy.
Wait. I'm about to break it down. she see how Russell Wilson make this young kid great. Play football, do whatever.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna be great. He's gonna go to
His
college and
integrity.
everything.
Yeah.
But
For
you
sure.
talking about
For
this
sure.
is daddy because this daddy talking about pimping hoes and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Doing all this,
Pop-
you don't want him
Pop
like
though.
that. But what you trying to do is erase your past because you was fucking with a player. You was fucking with a nigga that's running through hoes.
And
So
she
all
can't
you
take
trying
it.
to do is erase your past and give him a nigga
Dude, I don't like that shit at all.
that's
dog.
weird. You trying to
And
give
it's
him
like-
Russell
and
Wilson.
she still want to be back in the light, right? But yeah, still you ain't in the light.
I feel
no
like
more,
Future
you know what
still
I'm
go
saying?
fuck up, bro.
He could.
Because Russell Wilson light about to dim. He not a starter no more. He about to damn to retire from football.
See, I be telling people don't understand this, but I say it on live. When you got all this bread and you old, a lot of these cats don't want to go home to their girl. They ain't used to being around these chicks. They just like, so if they quit football, they got to be at home with her doing all this fuck shit. So
I'ma
they play forever and ever.
I'm gonna tell you something though, like man,
Russell
my
should've been
cousin
out of there.
told me, he's like, man, you fuck your chick every day. I said, yeah, I fuck my bitch every day. What the fuck you talking? He said, I don't do that, bro. And I didn't understand it till I got a girl, a living girl, man. We might go week. We might go a week.
Man.
We might go
Be
4
like that
days.
sometimes.
It's not about that, bro. And,
Yeah.
but a lot of these celebrities and these athletes be horny as hell. Like I see Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. They just
Oh,
freaky as
right.
hell. She bogus as hell, bro.
Hey man, and he nasty, cause you know my thing.
She bogus as
See,
hell.
that's the big homie stuff I'm telling you about.
She
Big-
bogus as hell.
First of all, I don't give a damn what Offset did. They ain't got shit to do with me. This is what I'm saying. A woman is pregnant, right? And you a man, you a fucking man. I'm not having sex with you, lady, while you carrying another man, baby. Nah, I'ma just wait.
But
right?
that's Stephon Diggs.
Right, look, this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to paint the
Go ahead,
scene
go
for you
ahead, go
creepy
ahead.
ass people.
Go ahead.
Because this is all the way nasty, right?
Go
You
ahead.
carrying this other man, baby. He busting in you. And then this man gets you pregnant after that. Now I want to tell you about a stripper because people.
No, you said something. He get you pregnant after that. What you
After-
talking about? What you talking
The-
about? No, because
the
Stephon
Diggs
Diggs got a pregnant. No,
Yeah, he got her pregnant after he was having sex with her when she was pregnant with Offset baby. She was pregnant. Then after she had the baby,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Now the baby she carrying now, that's his baby.
Man, that shit weird, bro.
And then y'all don't understand the stripper mentality, but Mackin always taught me. So I ain't tripping on it, but you gotta understand this girl right here, this Cardi B, she has a stripper mentality.
Yeah.
If you ain't never been to Miami or Florida, you don't understand and you don't know.
If you look at
Which-
all her interviews, bro, all she talk about sucking dick and freaky shit. All she talk
Bro,
about
that's
is freaky
all
shit.
she been
She
on,
talking about
bro.
threesomes and all this with her man and all she talking about is sexual shit.
And
that
she
we be
got
like,
this out
she
here.
has no perspective. She not talking about
She
politics.
rap good, but yet still in her rap, she, you know, cause old Chicago. Let's get back to that. too.
Let's get back to
Because
this. Let's
look,
get back to that.
no, cause the thing was back in the day we had all type of female rappers, right? We had rappers that rap nasty. We had righteous sisters that rap. We had sisters that bust flows. You know, well, hell, MC like Queen.
Let's get back to
Latifah.
the paper though. Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get to it, bro. Let's go.
These
fuck
hot
this.
topics.
Yeah, nah, fuck.
Let's
fuck
talk
her,
about
fuck
this
her.
Dame Dash.
Alright. What about I fuck with Dame Dash and I fuck with his business sense and I fuck with the bankruptcy because he really just told me, gang, you could control all your assets off of bankruptcy, bro, and they'll look like you broke because No, really. It depends where your bankruptcy come from. So your bankruptcy could come from not your LLC. Your bankruptcy could come from you being fucked up. You clear that debt. You got your house. You got your cars. You got all that. But your business now is working. And you could go bankrupt on your business. And you could take all of that too. I fuck with Dame Dash.
I was watching. You know what I'm interested about.
I'm listening.
You finish or you done, right? Everybody come over there to this Breakfast Club and just want to bully the bald head dude. What's the dude name? Charlamagne.
Charlamagne.
Hey, forgive me, man, because
Darnell Rollins, the comedian.
They all want to beat this man up, right?
Go ahead.
And he be like, why y'all want to beat up on the radio guy all the time, right? And it was interesting because when I saw it with Dame Dash, right, he had that same type of energy, and he also said, like, if he got $3 million, most people say that he broke, but hell, that's a lot of money. You know,
$3 million is a lot of money.
When you own assets and things, I understand, but the thing is, though, it also showed me the big homie that's lacking in him, because somebody posted and telling him, like, yo, you don't need to be saying nothing about nothing, man. Chill out. You know what I'm saying?
I think that Dame Dash got it. I think because he got the family business.
He should allow Jay-Z, the big homie, his ass.
But no,
but he can't do it.
That's the thing about Dame Dash. I feel like he'll never
let that man do it for you.
I feel like Dame Dash will never reach $1 billion. And that's what he chasing, because he in competition with Jay-Z.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is ridiculous. That's why he needs to holler at his man.
No, Jay-Z ain't fucking with him.
Tell the man, look, I'm gonna tell you what to do, man. Then I'm gonna get back to it, because it ain't that shit.
With that nigga.
Look, holler at your big homie, okay? See, as I get older too.